Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. So much like classic European stadia. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. He's found the way through. Bellingham! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pelé.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in saying he started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Varane cuts out the pass. And here's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Towering header! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Hullet. And a header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space.
Yeah.
Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, and the shot! Messi, can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pelé with the cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now, that's a fine challenge. The row of Reds have the chance to go the other way. Succumbs to the pressure. 30 minutes gone. Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Manchester United with the lead. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Seedorf. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Plays it through. Pelé. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Pullet. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
지경이네.
Now it's Pullet. Messi in acres of space out wide. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's gone down, and the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet picks it up out wide. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Tries a deft little ball. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Hazard. Big chance! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Back on the way then. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Azar. He is through here. Flings in an impressive jump. Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Nice.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oh my.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Now it's Hazard. Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge! It's loose, and Seedorf! And that is a truly outstanding save. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Japan.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're up and running then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Rafael Varane. Aimed beyond the defence. Hernes going like a man possessed at the moment. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Xavi tries to play it through. Stood up well to him there. Pele, nicely aimed pass. Nothing much to report on so far.
No.
Each side waiting to make their first move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
Oh, what has happened here? Judge, surely! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next... And that's it. So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable.
Sweden against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
And he's in on goal. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
ないかよ。
And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
なんな
Oh,
ん
he
そ
was
の。
definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hullet. Hazard. And this is Hazard. He's rising! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tries to play it through. He's looking wide. Now the ball in. Maldini gets it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Chance! Kagawa quietly revving up.
Sweden really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Spread to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kagawa. Forlan! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Forlan. Now there's a fine ball. Sweden can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Forlan. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Varane. Pele. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Who played through for the wide man. Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's going for goal. They want to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a mistake. And here's Ibrahimovic. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Hullet, and they can counter here. Forlan venturing down the left. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Michel Platini. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Pele, and a header! Oh, it's this time, surely! Superb goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Manchester United have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all...
And the finish! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square! And that is all they have time for. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Back on the way then. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Pele. Oh, that's delightful. Cross to the back post. And that is out of play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays it across. Oh, good effort. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And this is Hazard. Tries to pass it
어쩌면
through.
아사르.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
허?
And this is Forlan. And here's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. There's some great...
Ah,
He's taken
red
out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
And that's a good ball. It's Pele! No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there, right?
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...
かっこいいやまる。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Tokyo Verdy have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
やらかした。
Stood up well to him there. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality.
Big chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
ちょっとやめてそんなところに出す
The
の。
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Pele.
いや。
Seedorf. Rummenigge knocks it into space.
触れんかお前先に。
It's really well cleared.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tokyo Verdy have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard gets flagged offside. Azar. Pullet. And he's managed to get free. Saliba with the clearance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pele. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Vieira, not the most accurate pass. Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge. And Jamal. Costa Curta. Distributed tidily.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rummenigge powering forward here. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. It's a good... And again! And yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly
なん
what
で
you
そ
want
こに
from a
出す
big
の?
game.
This looks promising. Chance, surely! There it is! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
2 added minutes has
There's
been
great
indicated.
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cross from Rummenigge. Jamal. And it's Azar. And we've reached half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ah,
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Whistle's gone,
な
that's a
んて
foul.
変わるな。
Oh, it's a vicious effort. No, that's been intercepted. Real chance here. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
Yeah.
two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Rummenigge. Now it's Azar. He's picked his way through.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Hullet. Now it's Hazard. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
いい分やろ。
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10. Hullet. Number
Costa
17.
Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Gerard.
Cristiano
Number
Ronaldo.
14.
Now it's Cristiano
Gerard.
Ronaldo. And the through
Coming on
ball.
the field.
Well read, nice
Number
interception.
8.
Well, he got rid because he was
Number
under pressure.
21. Ibrahimovic.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Neymar. Number 19. Federico Valverde.
Oh, nice one
Number
too,
6.
very nice.
Figo. Substitution.
Hugo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. Rafael Varane. And it's Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Makaleli. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Oh, what has happened here?
Tokyo Verdy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
もうちょ
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get rid. Now this could be a chance. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now Costa Curta. Neymar. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good spread. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's got away. That's the keeper's ball.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Not a bad try by any means. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by link.
And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. Oh. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Maldini attempts a clearance. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's burst through. He is through here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Del Piero. Hullet. Hernes. And here's Azar. Oh, that's nice. Azar with the delivery.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Azar, very much a man of this moment. And he welcomes it in. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Seedorf, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one in. Hernes gets into a good position. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. And it's Van Dijk. Now Seedorf. Hernes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. He is just caressing. Messi! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
なんでそんな突っ張って
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Seedorf has the space to scheme. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. Lobs him off it and wins back the ball. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his... And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Chance, surely! He's got away with one there. Bullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hazard makes a dash for it. It's a threatening ball. Tries a shot! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? That's going wide left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's a searching pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 17, Hazard. Le numéro 8, le numéro 19, Messi. Le numéro 18, Ibrahimovic.
Rafael
Le
Leao,
numéro 7,
can he get it through? Ibrahimovic
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 13,
tries to pass it through. Crossed it, shapes to shoot.
なんやそれ
14.
That was a fine display of acrobatics.
頭でい
That's
けお
just
前
outrageous imagination, Peter, to even try that. Crazy.
Changement en
Manchester
cours.
United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Looking for the run. real
よ
chance.
し。
And
完
a
璧。
neat finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming in this.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
よいしょ。
Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
で、
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation
Back
too,
out there.
Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
やばい。危ね
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away. Oh, well
え。
played.
うわ。うわ。よし。
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence
Nice.
is the best form of defence.
ワン、ツー。
And here's Cristiano
いやー、
Ronaldo.
よくばった。
Schneider. Oh, it's Dembele. Passing is
お
crisp
しゃれ
and
したす
sharp.
ぎた。
This is Dembele.
危ね
Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well
え。
seen.
なんか悪いんすよ
Coming.
ね。
That's great positioning. So good from him.
どこも光なんですけど。
Dembele.
対戦相手
Dembele
の人に迷
running
惑か
with
け
the
るかもしれ
ball.
ないですね。
Oh, the movement is slick.
Oi.
The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
寄せろ、してる。うわ
Oh, from Antoine Semenyo. He's got himself an absolute
ー。
peach. They've done it again. It
Mo.
is incredible.
Yeah,
Ah,
and
that's
it's
got-
very much deserved in the
Wait, hold.
circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The movement so precise. The
お前らど
finish.
こ不審
It's
だ。
Snyder.
危ね
Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Comes under
Nah.
pressure. It's come loose.
え。助かった。
And it's Messi.
ポン。
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rafael Leao.
読まれてるね、もう。
Confirmation that there will be
すいません。
4 minutes stoppage time. Driving forward.
おー、仕返せたこいつも。
Manchester United have it back and can go again.
うわ
Rodri. Semenyo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
まずい。
That's been
う
intercepted.
わ
I think they're done. They are done. What a game. A contest of ferocity.
一旦終わります。いえ。30連勝って難しいな。ありがとうございました。